There's not a person alive that hasn't had to deal with a difficult person. By using leadership theory I've learned in this class, I've been able to overcome challenges with difficult people. Prior to this class, I felt had a good understanding, but it was lacking in leadership and communication. The knowledge I've gained from this class has been significant. I'd like to focus on two key points. First, how can I use the information I've learned about leadership theory to develop my own skills? And second, my experience working with difficult people and how these skills can help me improve those interactions in the future. To begin, we'll focus on the skills I've learned from this class. The information I've learned about leadership will improve my ability to lead. 2 years ago, I was a leader in the mission I served for my church. I feel I was too harsh and didn't build up the people I was assigned to lead in the way that I could have. In the video, Why Good Leaders Make You Feel Safe, Simon Sinek states, leadership is a choice, not a rank. I didn't live by that. And by doing so, my team didn't feel supported or as safe as they could have. I believe my issue revolved around my use of coercive power, particularly in negative reinforcement, rather than lifting my team up. To this day, I feel I would have been in my best interest and the best interest of my team if I would have used reward power and a more democratic way of leading. Moving forward, I plan to do this in my life, and it will help me communicate better as a leader. To continue, I've worked with difficult people many times in my life, and the skills I've learned from this class will help me improve those interactions. I've always struggled to work with difficult people. I've tried to be cordial and considerate, but I often find myself irritated and annoyed. I find myself struggling to practice pluralism around these people that I find difficult. I believe that by taking charge in using I language or we language, as well as reward power, by positively reinforcing good actions, these relationships can and will get better. In Lecture 2 of Unit 4, Professor Vanessa Agee describes several negative characteristics, one of which was the sniper. She characterized this person as having a lot of sarcasm, being sarcastic, and inappropriate. I would define one of my current coworkers this way. I've struggled with them, and honestly, I find myself either angry or just completely silent, trying to avoid conversation with them. This is a terrible response. This class has shown me that it is possible to have a conversation using different forms of communication techniques with people that are difficult, like my coworker. All in all, the leadership theories and skills I've learned will help me overcome challenges with difficult people. To get back to our key points, I believe what I've learned about leadership will help me with my own skills. And secondly, because of those skills, working with difficult people won't be as difficult as it used to be. Looking back, I'm glad to say that I will be able to work with difficult people thanks to this class.